Hello, cats and kittens. Mama Cat Gamer here. One of my FC mates says she's doing Jeuno, the New Alliance raid, for the first time. So I was online and not very many people are, so I said, I'm going to go help with that one. Plus, it's fun. It's fun. It's hard. It's really hard right now. So you guys will get to see the Jeuno raid if you have not seen it before. It's a lot of fun. It's clearing out my retainers and getting them moving. Go lay down, Mara. Oh my gosh, I had my mic off the whole time. No wonder I'm not talking. All right. I can't remember what got said or didn't get said. We are here. I am on Tyrius right now. We're about ready to do the Jeuno Alliance raid with a FC mate who's never done it before. I'm about ready to give her some food because she doesn't have any food on. She didn't realize how important food is. All right. It's my policy to stream with everybody's names shortened down to initials to protect anonymity as much as I can. If you happen to see somebody's name because I clicked on something, don't harass them in game, please, on my behalf. I would ask that you treat everybody with respect. It's just a nice thing to do. My grandma always said, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it. Wise words from Grandma and Mama Cat Gamer both. Oh. We couldn't queue. And I'm thinking, I got 720, some 730 gear on. It's like, why are we not able to queue? And I'm asking, hey, is your gear score high enough? Your item level high enough? And I, check them out real quick to see if there's a piece they need to upgrade or something like that. And it's like totally fine. And I went, wait, something going on with mine? I opened my gear up, look at it, and it's like, oh my god, I don't have a bracelet on. All right, here we go. Jeuno. Oh, wow. Nice. We got some nice mail. Okay. I'm streaming, by the way. I try and play this class as well as I can. I'm not perfect at it, but, you know, I'd have to study a bunch of stuff to really nail it down. But here we go. It's all about building these gauges.
Careful. That girl is stronger than she looks.
How about we start with a big fat knuckle sandwich? Here we go! Wait for it! Wait for it! Is that all you've got? Wait for it! Wait for it! Wait for it! Nerfine drop kick to your fat head! Altana, give me strength!
Gotta stay out of the arrows.
By the light of the dawn! Not bad! Not bad at all! Oh, we're just getting started! Wait for it! Wait for it!
You want to get the second? She said to wait for it, so you want to get the orange one onto a
Uppercut!
part of the platform that does not have spikes on it.
Man, is that all? And I was just working up an appetite. Behold, the blessed power of Altana.
Let me get out of that.
Still kicking? 'Cause so am I. You ready for this?
Ah, I messed that up.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it.
We get the third one on the platform. She said wait for it 3 times.
Open your eyes.
It took me forever to figure out how to manipulate my camera. Get this working right. Okay, we want to stack in that. Oh, I messed that up too. I'm in the middle of a raid right now. How soon do you need me?
Now we're having a party. Time to get serious.
I'm live, by the way.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Bam!
I'm gonna get out of that. Healers are doing a fine job today. Fine job. Oh my god. I died.
Auroral uppercut.
What? I can't move my camera. Why?
You can't stop the flood of mortal existence. Eat this! Take this, and that, and one of these!
Oh, we gotta be in this first ring.
This wasn't how it was supposed to go.
Nice.
I've a bone to pick with this
We
one.
are Group B.
But first,
You only get one of these pieces a week. So you want to
the
be
only way out.
sure you're
is
getting what you
forward.
want. I'm going to pass on those because I don't want those right now.
Go. We'll look after the girl. What is that? Is some kind of Tural Vitral? On your guard. I sense something up ahead. Something big. A dragon. But surely it's no match for you.
He's just going to stand there and watch us do this, though. Everybody's moving to the front. Oh, the tail is on fire. We're gonna move out towards the outer edge here. We're gonna go right where he started first. I'm gonna get in front of him again. This is a big AoE check. I do not want to be in that tank buster. Darters gather in the area. Or area. Okay. We gotta kill the darters quickly. Stay in the middle for this one. Oh god, I hate this part. Oh, stay in the middle with Wing Terror. Ooh.
Magic. Oh, brace yourselves.
I don't know how you're supposed to brace yourself when you're being teleported.
So where are we now? And what are these floating ruins?
Pass. I never play healer. I think I got that already, so I'm gonna pass on that. Got some people here putting out monster DPS. Man, It's great. It's great. So it almost reminds me of Sea of Clouds and Elpis. All in one.
5 of them? This should be interesting.
I dislike this group of bosses a lot. This is like the worst one for me. I die a lot. I still find it really, really confusing. Alright, you are tethered to one boss at the start.
You shall be burned by the rage that controls you.
Gotta get out of that. Gotta get in that.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you.
You shall be twisted by the envy that drives you.
It's always easier to do this closer to the center. You don't have to run as far. Oh, we cannot. Cannot arms link that one. I keep forgetting.
Cowardice dismembers. You shall be smothered by the arrogance that consumes you.
I'm gonna get out of the center for that cross mechanic.
You shall be defeated by the apathy that plays you.
We gotta kill the shield here. Everything stops except for killing the shield. You don't do anything else. Other than maybe healing. But
its dismembers.
A lot of people like to kill Archangel TT because she puts down this, you know, arena-wide AoE that's a pain in the butt. I think it's just kind of... Oh, yeah, somebody marked her. Alright, get rid of this chick, man. Out of that.
You shall be consumed by the cowardice that binds you. Arrogance defiles.
I usually save LB there because when you group them up like that, it's better for one of the AoEs like the Black Mage or yeah, the Black Mage in this case would be probably the best for that. They can do a group AoE or even the ranged casters.
Let's go and have a look.
Do I have that Quirus?
What? Why only you?
Cannot remember. Oh, yes, I do have this one. Healers are doing a magnificent job.
I cannot die! Not until I have eradicated you and your kind from this world! The land trembles before my might! Frail mortals! I will tear your flesh and crush your bones!
You just go straight across the room. Helps if you have your camera up, angled a bit. We'll go where the bigger ball is and out. Or I'm sorry, we go where the smaller ball is.
Flames of hatred. Oh, how they burn. There will be naught left of man but smoke and ash.
Okay, we don't want to be where the spikies are. So we're gonna go back into the circle now. So
Let the fires ride and rage. Kneel before me. Your demise shall portend the extinction of Altana's vile progeny.
gotta just kind of watch where the spikes are and get away from the ones that are pointed at you.
Darkness within me shall devour you all.
Oh, I let my death design go. You don't want to let that go down.
This insult, I will scour it away with your blood. Give up your painful striving.
This is a big, big healer check.
Darkness of oblivion. Your funeral dirge has begun. Its mournful notes sing of your demise. Wretched filth, return to the feculent soil that birthed you.
Now he's gonna do this 3 times, so you gotta watch.
Behold, as the spate of my rage quenches the candle of your trivial existence.
Now his clone does it twice. And we gotta be back to this other side.
Can your vaunted justice withstand the brunt of the deepest rancor and wrath?
Oh, I got mezzed. I got mezzed.
Crush you like the insects you are!
Oh, I made it just in time. Dancer made me partner, so Dancer gets the comm there. I do not have an Analord still. Oh, and I'm not gonna get an Analord today. Rolled a 1. Oh well. That is a striking aiming. I don't think I have the pants yet. It's kind of cool looking. Agreed on those. Oh, hey, I just saw you there. I need to do that raid, but oh, hey, too. It's great, though. Still, yeah, that last boss mechanic is, like, hard. Yeah, I always have to look and see if he's, like, going in front or back. And then, you know, you have to go to the opposite one. You only have to pay attention to blade 1 and 3, position for 1, and then, yeah, walk right into the point of the triangle to avoid blade 2. Exactly. They did some terrific DPS. I mean, we cleared that really, really speedily, which tells me that the DPS was fantastic. I'm still pretty middle of the pack on that one. I think as people are gearing up slowly, especially with the chaotic raids, they're able to do these more easily, and you just generate more DPS when you have better gear, right? Alright, that was Jeuno. I only died once. Kudos to the healers. You did awesome. Did I get anything out of that? Oh, hey, yeah, I did. I got the legs. Now watch if... I bet I have him. Let me see if I've got him already. Maybe not. Maybe not. Because those are 720 and I still have light heavy braze of aiming on. Okay. Oh, I broke that one. I need determination and not critical hit. I'm gonna meld my gear real quick and then I'm gonna log out to the back to Gav. Determination's what I need. Okay. I'm like having a brain cramp here right now. Oh. Wait, what? Why can't I? Why can't I meld? Because I'm still talking to my retainer. You would think that it wouldn't make a difference, but it does. Yeah, Lord Handsome, right? I couldn't think of a name. My other one is named Miole, because that's the French word for meow. And she's a cat girl. Machinist. I have to do this now while I'm thinking about it, otherwise I will forget. And I'll be in substandard gear, right? And what's my favorite thing to do in an alliance raid? It's LB3 on my Reaper, and I got to do it. I was surprised the Viper didn't take it, because we had LB3 for quite some time. Oh, nice. Oh, she's talking about doing M1 now. I'll send them out on ventures and then I'll go switch. I got materia I can extract. Yay! What are we gonna get? Savage Might 11. Ooh, Savage Might 12. Nice. Make sure I don't have to... I probably could let him go longer, but I can't stand having him broken. Because I've broken my gear in Tor, and early on when I was playing, maybe, I don't know, 10 years ago or something like that. And my gear got broken in the middle of an operation, which is like it's like a raid here. And I was like doing 0 DPS and dying nonstop. It was not pretty. Just letting her know our FC mate is unlocking the normal raids for Dawn Trail too, so let him know that I'll come back. I'll come back and run them with you. They still have to unlock them though. So before I started streaming, I was doing some of the job quests. But I can finish those up later because I want to do some more, a little more MSQ there. I did record the job quest, so if you ever want to watch that, I'll have those up. I don't know when. I still have so much to edit and upload to YouTube. It's not funny. Although I'm thinking I'm up to like level 40s-ish in the MSQ that I've uploaded. Let's eat some eggs for XP. RFC is made is saying something cute. Onwards and upwards. We have to go run around with a Manolane. A Manolane de Fortaw, second son of Count Edmond de Fortaw, has long dreamed of emerging from beneath his elder brother's shadow, though he had always intended to use his mission to aid House Ionar to further his aim. He had not counted on having the famed Warrior of Light to assist him. Eager to take advantage of his good fortune, he makes haste for the airship landing and bids you follow. I wonder where the specialist thing is. I have forged weapons and armor for heroes and catered banquets for royalty. I have concocted potions to heal the dying, woven great banners for nations, and just last week I won the Ishgardian Fine Woodworking Association Award for Best Chair. What have you built of late? Not a whole lot, I'm sorry. I am a soldier in the service of Lord Orville de Ionert. If you seek my master, he is presently in the firmament for a new undertaking. However, I should be pleased to assist you with any lockboxes you may possess, as well as trade with you for Sky Pirate spoils. Owing to recent developments, these items are not as common as they once were, but should you chance to acquire them, please feel free to come to me. Oh, you Get these items in the diadem. That is a area in the firmament. Let's see what Onorwa, poor Onorwa. He's like Robin to Manolaine's weirdo Batman. Assuming that Batman was like totally incompetent, that is, and Robin was totally competent. That's what Manolaine and Onorwa are. All right, my lord, there is still the matter of the bill. Okay. The Manolaine, everything has been taken care of, old boy. Simply tell the attendant when you are ready to board, and away we'll go. Are you ready to depart, sir? The airship bound for Clamp. Are you ready to depart, sir? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Yes.
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, he came.
Have you ever wondered why they never put chairs on the airships? Like, could they not build little benches or something? Put seatbelts on them, maybe? So that you could stay in them better? Nope, you gotta stand there. My lord, you mustn't wear your belt so loose or you'll trip over your own sword. Manolaine's awfully cold up here. I mean, Kurthus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And, of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all of the time, you know? Never mind, we need to find Lady Laniat. She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. something spaghetti code. Clown top. Cloud. C-L-O-U-D. Although with the Manolaine around, yeah, it could be definitely clown top. I don't think you can fall off here. No, you can't. Although if you're going to test that, it's probably wise to unlock the Chocobo Keep and Aetheryte Plaza first. So you have a place to come back to. Mender of Wreckage, Peddler of Wonders. Okay, I get like super confused around here at first. The views from up here are really kind of cool, so if you get the time, go take a look at that. Oh, you know what? I wanted to be on my bard for this. Trying to level them up faster. I want to get one of them to 70. So here's a Galacat. They're cute. They have a mini pet Galacat. Gastornis. I suppose you could be, they could be a gastronomical delight if you, like, cook them up and kind of like a turkey. The Rose House. I think they call it the Rose House because it's one of the charges on their coat of arms, I think. Could be wrong. Or it could be right. I don't know. We'll find out. Laniate says, Master Tia, welcome. I am Sir Laniate Laniate de Ironart. It should be Dianart. D apostrophe. Commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Halone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person and to call upon his generous aid. Besides, truly I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. Ahem. 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, my lady Laniate. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. The look. She just like, what? Lord Amanelaine, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Master Tia. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless. However, the Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. She just ignores him. Lady 8 says, I fear much and more may be asked of you in days to come, Master Tia. Including babysitting a youngling lord. Or maybe he's not a youngling, but certainly acts like one. Gastornis is an extinct genus of large flightless birds. There you go. Alright. Laniate. Lady Laniate knows all too well what must be done to ensure that your time spent in Camp Cloudtop is not for nothing. While I understand Count Edmond's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Gervanian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Manolane from shirking his duty. Oh no, I keep him out of trouble, man. Remember to stress that this is a task vital to the continued survival of Camp Cloudtop, or something to that effect. Just keep him busy doing some piddly-ass task. Oh no, I must say, is it me or is the air here a bit, A request from Laniate? Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind, what is it? Okay, we have the option. A mission of paramount importance. Keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. Or roam about and keep an eye out for anything unusual. I think we ought to say the first one. A mission of paramount importance. Keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. A mission? Yes, of course. This is why I'm here. I shall do as my lady asks. Master Tia, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Onorwa, and I serve at the pleasure of Lord Manolane. Lady Laniate would have me accompany Lord Manolane on his mission? I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Onorwa is not an idiot by any stretch of the imagination. He catches on very quickly. Speak with Laniate. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Yeah, we have. Trying to decide which one would look better. Meeting the neighbors, Lady Laniate is eager to get to more important business, besides watching out for Dravanian outflyers. Now that Manolane is out of harm's way, we're free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago, when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our peoples for half a year, then suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Marielle. She could use your assistance. Oh, yeah, I know. The game is gorgeous in some spots. Just gorgeous. The Ellison names, from what I read, they're rearrangements of actual French names. I think like there's a Jean Racine, who's a famous writer from, I think, the Enlightenment period, maybe a little later. But I think in Charlian, he's Rajan Scene or something like that. I can find the name. But they kind of take the first half of the last name and kind of stick it in front of the first name, and then they smash it all together. The convenient thing about being about 12 levels higher is I don't have to worry about aggroing the flora and fauna running around the area. Just go do my duties. Master Tia, I presume. Lady Lanier told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before? Well, spend enough time on patrol, and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the floating isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal, unless that Ixal's mother was a Gygas. Gigas? I don't know. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away. Alright. I like how you can just drive down the net. Forgot I was on my bard for a moment there. Let's go walk up to the bad guy, you know, instead of shooting him from far away. Okay. This is where having the little arrows. This is what I love about Final Fantasy XIV, because you have the little arrows on your map that tell you if you're going up or if you need to go up or down, right? They don't have that in Tor. And if you're on Balmora on Tor, that is really a pain in the neck until you learn it. You steel yourself for a mighty struggle, yet find no Vanu lying in wait. Well, that's kind of convenient for us. All right, report to Marielle. Can't jump down from there either. One of my FC mates says I'm trying to find another good glamour for my samurai, but there's much for level 60. Or maybe there is not too much for level 60. Finished with your patrol? Anything to report? Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Haloni has blessed us with a mighty ally. Tryon. Oof. Those are like pale pink. Okay, that's kind of weird. I'm not a pink person, though. Your mileage may vary on that. Oh. You know, you could dye these red and be Puss in Boots, right? They look like dyed red. Well, that's not too bad, actually. I like the gold accents on back. Alright. Let's figure out what we want to do. Boots of striking. Ugh, those are ugly. Those are pretty good looking too. Okay. Oh, they're almost like tabby boots. Like... I think I'll go for the boots when I turn that in. Okay, accepting your recent clashes with the Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things around here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. So Amandalane has been sent basically on a snipe hunting quest. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs. So even were the Holy See to come under a Dravanian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Master Tia, this is where ambition comes to die. If you haven't aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. I want to say... I don't know if there's anybody over here that I need to talk to. But there is somebody who has a quest when I finally get around to doing all those. I see Amandalane is taking his job duties very seriously. Onorwa, as you wish, my lord. Should I spy an outflyer, I will alert you immediately. Oh, good. Get your lackey to do your work for you. Oh, hello there, old boy. Slain any Vanu champions yet? No? Oh, well, let me know when you have, so I can make myself presentable for the snore. We're gonna psych him up. Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? You had me fooled there for a moment, old boy. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am to the monotony of mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Laniite will give me a grand mission as befits my station. Owner was going, wait. Oh man, Elaine, you never cease to amuse me. House Islandart Knight. Is there anything fluffier than a cloud? Okay. Let's psych him up. Yeah. That's hilarious. What is it? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, worry not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. Oh, yep. They have a rose on their coat of arms. Okay. You're looking rather grim. Why so serious? The Vanu are no real threat, and the Dravanians couldn't give a fig about us. Well, until they decide you're tasty, right? That emote's hilarious. Ye gods, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, I'll make an effort to be more alert. But really, I failed to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it. Thank you very much. Wonder if I can drive up the net here. Yep, I can. Marielle says, many thanks, Master Tia. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon. Lord Amanelaine said, what? Well, I have no doubt that Lady Laniate will do her utmost to oblige him. Okay, what do these look like? Upturned toe shoes. Okay. Sir Marielle fears what might become of Lord Amanelaine's newfound ambition. If Lord Amanelaine is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Laniate will want you to accompany him. I might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Oh, let's see what the boys have to say here. Oh dear, and just when everything was going so well. I'll have you know I trained with some of the finest instructors in Ishgard. You and me, we could march right into the Vanu stronghold and give them all what for. I don't think that would be a good idea. Master Tia, Lord Amanelaine has just informed me that, quote, mere sentry duty, unquote, is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany? Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding, then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop, as there are no underground sources we can tap in with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Vurshan Saran to the east of here. I would have you and Amanelaine bring one back to us. I have no idea what that language even is supposed to be. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention Vanu scouts ranging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained, but you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. Does she have any other words for us? As before, I ask that you brief Lord Amanelaine on his mission in my stead. I think he may find the task more palatable coming from you. Oh. Lady Laniate told you to tell me about my mission once again. If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Whatever gave you that idea, Amanelaine? Anyway, what is it? Okay, we have our option. A vital mission on the success of which the very survival of Camp Cloudtop rests. The procurement of potable water. Or, go and fetch a spring crystal from the floating lakes to the east. With me. We'll go with the dramatic one. A vital mission on the success of which the very survival of Camp Cloudtop rests. The procurement of potable water. Finally, Amanelaine says. It's about time she entrusted me with a mission of real import. Right then, let's go, let's go. I'll have to look up and see what Vurshan Saran is supposed to be. Vur makes me think it's like Danish almost, or Dutch. Or maybe even Flemish. I don't know. I'll have to go look it up. Right. I had heard the minstrels' tales of these lakes, but I never honestly believed that they were real. Emmanuel, so this is the Vurshan Saran of legend and nary a Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know. Why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Onorwa shall judge our entries on size, purity, and, say, aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. Well, because, of course, aesthetic sensibilities is the most important while obtaining water crystals. They must be up higher. Yep, there I see the up arrow now. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Laniate. Perhaps you should inspect another. Alright, I gotta find another. Oh, cool. A little waterfall down the side here. That's nice. Nice effect there. Wonder if they have any more. I swear we're gonna have to inspect like 900 of these to find a crystal that is actually useful. This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal Lady Laniate seeks. All right. Back to Onorwa. Ah, Master Tia, have you brought your entry for the contest? Yeah, a spring crystal so aspected to water that it feels wet to the touch. Pretty cool. My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Onorwa is more than a little concerned for Lord Amanoline's well-being. A series of unfortunate events. Onorwa says, Lord Amanoline has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Master Tia. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southeastern area of Vurshan Saran as swiftly as you are able and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. There we go, back in the direction. That's kind of a cool looking creature there. I like the fins on it. That's nice. Pretty colors. It's the little things in this game that make me happy, right? Alright, surveying the area for a little lordling who's gotten himself in trouble. You survey the surrounding area for a time but see no signs of him. I think we found him. Owner was Master Tia, Lord of Manly has been taken by the Vanu. They had my lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. All right, let's go rescue the incompetent fool. Ah, yep, we got ourselves an instance duty here. Level sync is in effect. If you're above the maximum allowed level, it will be synced as follows: 52. As I recall, this one's not too difficult. It's pretty much just kill everything. The Vanu must have taken him to that village, mayhap to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell Lady Laniate what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Master Tia, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord of Manalaine in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. And intransigent and inept. All right. I know we could probably sneak past some of these guys, but you end up having to kill them all anyway. And there'll be fury at the end if you kind of pre-kill these guys ahead of time. So, like, you could sneak behind these and be okay. But unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with them at some point. At least I think that's the case. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I could be killing them all unnecessarily. By the Fury, you're not going to eat me, are you? That's not what you do to prisoners, is it? Gav, I'm over here. Chief Hanu Vanu says, Netherlings come to free prisoners, spread word like thunder, and I missed totally what else was being said there. Brambleweed rope. I like how we just kind of mime that we're getting rid of the rope there. Oh, that was thoroughly unpleasant. Netherlings slink away like guileful Gaelicats. Rally, warriors. As usual, Manoline's not doing anything whatsoever. Come on, Manoline. Anytime now. Anytime would be great. Help has arrived, Gav. Or Chiffon, is that you? Thank heavens. Get us out of here. Keep a Manoline safe, Gav. We will hold them off. So if Manoline dies, like, you know, I think the trial ends in failure. Come on, Manoline, you idiot. This way, quickly! It's a good thing we killed some of these guys ahead of time, I think. Alright. Manoline survived. Yay us. Yay us.
Reinforcements? Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds, offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells, and he comes.
Oh my. Yeah, that would be my thought if I saw that too.
The white, mighty Bismarck, lord of the mists! A flying whale? By the fury, it's a primal. We must away. Damn! Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
Use the handrails, safety on deck.
All aboard!
Come on, Orchifon. We almost were a tasty meal there for Bismarck. Ooh. Good flying, Sid. What does Horchefon have to say? We are all of us still alive, my friend. Let us take solace in the most simple of blessings. I love Horchefon. Manoline, frightened? Me? For a fleeting moment at most. The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us on a few previous occasions. All right, more than a few. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time, in case you were wondering. The Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought. just as said lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right. Well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I'm here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon, I promise. Does Orshifon have anything else to say now? Even after everything he has been through, he manages to remain so optimistic. Lord Amandalane appears to be rather pleased with himself, a reward long in coming. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know. Me! Dead! On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal. And that, old boy, is no small feat. I have made an historic discovery, a fact even Lady Laniate will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes! I'm rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? How do I look? Dashing as always, with a suitable sprinkling of dirt and sweat? Excellent. Let us return to Lady Laniate at once. Oh my god. Oh, I wonder if Orshifon has still yet another thing to say. Alright, speak with Laniate. Onorwa says, "Thank you, Master Tia, thank you. If you had not rushed to his aid, I dare not think what would have happened. We would have had, Amandalane stew for dinner." Laniate, praise Haloni. I feared the worst. What happened out there? Primal, are you sure? Yet, now that I think on it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the Sea of Clouds. Orshifon says, "From what I've learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior toward the people of Camp Cloudtop." Onorwa says, "Ah, you mean to say that they have fallen under the Primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alfino." Amandalane says, "Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Laniate? A little recognition of the hero of the hour? A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on?" "Why, yes, you are right, of course. Master Tia deserves all that and more for having risked his life to rescue such an esteemed personage." Orshifon says, "Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay." "But of course, Master Tia, you have done more than anyone..." Oh, sorry, let me try that again. But of course, Master Tia, you've done more than enough here. Pray, return to Ishgard with Lord Orshifon, and give my warmest regards to the Count." Mandalane says, "So, that's it then? No more forays into enemy territory? Very well, I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Laniate. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. Poor Honorois stuck. Orshfa says, all's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing, then. We can speak on the journey home. Wonder what Laniate has to say. All things considered, Amanelaine came through relatively unscathed. More's the pity, he might have learned something otherwise. Alright, speak with Horshfa and Ishgard. So, I believe... I'm gonna see if there's anything up at Camp Cloud Top real quick before we head there. Okay, I want to see what's up here. Just for yucks and grins. Oh, somebody's chasing around a little lamb. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. That's hilarious. Nope, can't go in. Okay. Turn to Foundation. Speaking to Sanson, this is the Bard quest, so I'm gonna finish talking to him. Eck! Snow and ice everywhere you're looking at. It hurts like a bastard to breathe. For all this open sky, it feels gloomier than the closeness of the Twelves would. Alright, Sanson says... First, I shall make inquiries here in Ishgard. As for you, Gav, pray rest and recover your strength. We will likely have need of it on the road. Gidolo says, God damn it, man. Here we are in a new place, one that hasn't been open to visitors for over a decade, and you've got your nose buried in a bloody book. Take a moment and get a feel for the city, I say. And to that end, I'm off to a tavern to get a feel for the locals. The young and female sort. It's like, you dirty little man there. Sanson doesn't look too happy about this. The next Bard quest will be available from Sanson upon reaching level 52. I'm gonna pick it up since we're here. Oh, a Wanderer's Minuet, yeah. Having a third song would be nice. Irritation is writ plain on Sanson's face. Gah, that Gidolo is worse than useless. Instead of helping with our inquiries, he spends all his time drinking and wenching, and now his indiscretion is about to get him, and us, into trouble. The gods see fit to bless him with a gift for song, but what does he do but use it to satisfy his base urges? Pray forgive my outburst. 'Tis towards Gidolo, not you, that I should be giving vent to my annoyance. Allow me to explain the situation. Apparently, a maiden told Gidolo that her sweetheart is fairer of voice than he. That was enough to throw him into a fit of jealousy, and he rushed out of the city, seeking to settle matters with the sweetheart who happens to be a knight. I am sure you can appreciate how swiftly this could descend into disaster. We must stop Gidolo before he does something stupid and gets us banished from Ishgard. Please come with me to Falcon's Nest and talk some sense into the fool. All right, we'll do that in a little while. The Stiff and the Spent is the name. It's the name of that quest. Because there aren't like a zillion on double entendres there. All right, we are going to go to Athenium Astrologium. Or Astrologicum. Orchefon says, I confess, I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again? In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. Manolaine should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? All right, we're off to go to Forton Manor. Lord Orchefon is a man who knows how to appreciate the simple pleasures in life, particularly after cheating death in battle yet again. In spite of this, he cannot help but be concerned for the welfare of Lord Manolaine and suggests that you visit him back at the manor. All right, ever quick to see the glass half full, Lord Manolaine has convinced himself that he should rightly be lauded for uncovering the existence of a Vanu Primal. And reported to Lady Laniate. Oh yes, it is definitely a fun NPC. Well, come, Master Tia. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, yes you shall. Does the steward have anything to say? Greetings, Master Tia. How may I be of assistance? Well, let's see what Onorwa has to say today. My lord the Count was utterly beside himself, Master Tia. 'Tis a mercy you were not here to witness it. Is there any small talk? No. Okay. Oh no. Oh, it's you, Gab. Gods, did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop, how I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? He's such a drama queen. The House Forton Steward looks as though he has something to say. Ooh, yes, our ether compass. Okay. Master Tia, my lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Artoirel and Lord Manolaine, if you would remain here for a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Manolaine's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won as much honor, my friend.
My lord.
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings.
Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. An exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamayo. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
Their status as wards of House Fortin should afford them preferential treatment. For a time, at least. Alright, what does Count Edmont say? Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed, men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your successes, even as we celebrate them. 'Tis like that one such member of House Zamail is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us naught if we cannot prove their innocence. You would do well to speak with Sir Emmerich at the congregation of our Knights Most Heavenly. He will know more of these charges. I know as little as you do of the situation, Master Tia. Sir Emmerich, however, will surely know more. There's Orchefort. Gav, I had but this moment resolved to go and fetch you. I presume you have heard what happened, then. Andalou. Sir Emmerich has told me much and more about you. Suffice it to say, my expectations are high. That they should regard the Scions with such suspicion, even after you stood with us on the steps of faith, it is bad comedy. Yet unlike the grave injustice you suffered in Uldad, this wrong may swiftly be righted. Alright, what does Emmerich have to say? It has been too long, Gav. Would that this visit came under happier circumstances. You are come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru, I take it? Word of their detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Vanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is the more ludicrous, these charges or the flying feathered whale. Emmerich, that Sir Grinno's Let me try that again. Emmerich says that Sir Grinno's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a Knight of the Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Ishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. Orchefort says, after all the Scions have done, routing the heretics, defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde, after proving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? Sir Emmerich, I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. Of course. Oh, that doesn't sound good for us. Orchefon says, in a trial by combat sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the petitioner's standing. Emmerich says, under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alfino and Mistress Sataru would be expected to face Sir Grinno and a second of his choosing, another Knight of the Heavensward, most like. 2 of them? By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Emmerich says, Master Alfino's magic talents will not have gone unnoticed, meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mistress Sataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Horschfall. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, and mayhap in the realm at large. Horschfall says, then it is settled. I will visit Master Alfino at once and inform of our intentions. Gav, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. Does Emmerich have anything to follow up? The trial will be held at the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. Could they make these names any longer? I thought the Observatorium of, 5,000 words after it was long enough. I will be in attendance, as will many others with a vested interest in the outcome. Stint not in your preparations, my friend. The Knights of the Heavensward will provide a stern test for even one such as you. Does Anderlou have anything? How about Lucia? That they should regard the Scions with such suspicion even after you stood with us in the steps of faith. It's bad comedy. Okay. Venkane. Reports of Dravanian assaults hammer us down without cease. I fear keeping record of the destruction will soon be an impossible task. See if there's anything up top for us. Entertaining. Tessalingio? I don't know. They told me I was too old to take up arms against the Horde, that I couldn't possibly make a difference. Wasn't until the Wyverns came that I realized they were right. All right, I am going to take a little break. We're going to get some dinner for the family because the Mama Cat's family needs to get fed, and it's getting very close to dinner time. So I'm going to take a break, probably be back in about 45-ish minutes. Hope to continue then. This will also give my computer time to process the video before it gets too long, because it doesn't like it when it gets too long. All right, so I will see you back in a little bit.